Hello everyone! In this video tutorial, I'll be showing you how you can create a touch-enabled chain reaction to be included into your Scratch game. Alright, so let's get started. Now what I have here is a little project called Chameleon. In this project, I have a chameleon sprite. I've already coded for it as such, so whenever I click the green flag, the size is set to 50%. There is no color change to the chameleon. This is its original color. And it will go to the center of the screen, which is X0, Y0. I've also coded for movement controls. So when I press my up arrow key, my chameleon will actually change its Y position by 10. That means it moves up, and then it will go to the next costume. So there will be a bit of a costume change animation to show that it's moving up. Alright, same for the other controls. I have a down arrow key press to control the down movement for my chameleon. Right arrow key press to control right movement, and left arrow key press to control left movement. Okay, now other than my chameleon sprite, I also have 4 other sprites. They are all colored dots. The first one is a yellow dot, second blue, third red, and the fourth is a green. Now this is what I want my project to do. Okay, in this chameleon project, I want my chameleon sprite to change color following the color of the dots that it touches. Okay, so for this, I'm going to do a very simple chain reaction code. I'm going to use a sensing touch block. Okay, so let's get started with this. When green flag is clicked, forever, I want this to happen. If my chameleon senses, I'm going to use the first touching sensor block. If my chameleon senses the yellow dot, if it touches the yellow dot, then I want it to change its color. So I'm going to go to looks. I'm going to look for a set color effect block. Okay, I've already tested out all the different numbers and color combinations. So I'm just going to key in the values. So change color effect to 170. Okay, this will give me a yellow color. If you don't believe it, let me show you using the code panel here. All right, set color effect to 170. When I activate this code, it will change to a yellow color. Okay, so I've already tested all the values. I'm just coding it to show you the interactions between the touch and the resulting color change. Okay, now we have done yellow. Let's do the next color dot. So I'm going to just duplicate this if-then conditional. Now, if it touches the blue sprite instead, it's going to set its color effect to 70, which is a blue color. Okay, I will show you this later. I'm going to duplicate it one more time. If my chameleon touches the red sprite now, then it's going to set its color to red. So that's will be about a value of 140. And finally, if it touches the green sprite, so I'm going to duplicate this. Okay, it's going to turn back to a green color. Since the chameleon is already green to start with, I'm going to just set the color effect to 0 so it retains its original color. Okay, let's test this simple chain reaction out. So I'm going to press the green flag. Let me do a full screen for this. Okay, now let's move the chameleon to the different dots and see what happens to it. When touching yellow dot, chameleon changes color to yellow. When touching blue dot, chameleon changes color to blue. When touching the red dot, chameleon changes color to red. Okay, and then finally when it goes back to green, it changes to green. Okay, so it doesn't matter about the sequence. You can just move it to any dot and it should automatically show you the resulting color change. All right, so this is how you can use a touch-enabled code to do a chain reaction in your Scratch game. Have fun with this code. Try it out yourself. I'm going to just show you the code one last time before I end the video. Okay, if touching yellow, set color to yellow. If touching blue, set color to blue. Touching red, set color to red. Touching green, set color to green.